A message out there, and it says, if only I'd been looking out for cars.
That is the message that is wrapped around utility boxes at intersections throughout Jacksonville. Now, it is all an effort from the Florida Department of Transportation to help keep pedestrians safe. And
this is a bird's eye view that you're taking a look at of one of the most dangerous intersections in the city. Beach and Southside had 88 crashes last year, the fourth highest in all of Jacksonville.
Now, while researching this story, we discovered a shocking number. In Duval County alone, there have been 15 pedestrian deaths just in the past 6 months. 15 people killed in 6 months.
That's a lot. First Coast News reporter Juliet Dreyer is live on the south side for us with all the details. Juliet, what can you tell us?
Well, Anthony, as you mentioned, right now we're at that interchange of Beach Boulevard and Southside Boulevard, and take a look at how busy it is right now. All of those rush hour commuters driving home from work. Now imagine trying to cross the street during all this traffic. That's what that bicyclist over there has to do. He's doing the right thing. He's waiting until he gets that green walking signal. It looks like the signal just changed, and so now you can see him safely crossing the street. But to really hone in that message of safety, I want to take the camera over this way. Take a look at these boxes, because these are what's popping up all over Jacksonville as a reminder for pedestrians to pay attention.
Very, very busy. A lot of traffic most of the time, especially during rush hour, of course.
Scott Oliver rides through the traffic at Beach and Southside frequently.
I feel like almost the whole time it's a close call.
And knows all too well how risky it can be for pedestrians and bicyclists. To get all the way across Southside, pedestrians and bicyclists have to cross 4 sections of crosswalk. Only 2 have pedestrian light signals. The other 2, which go through right-turning traffic, are only protected by yield signs.
When I'm starting to get to the other side of the street, I have to make sure that nobody's coming down that right-hand lane to make a right-hand turn, because they're going to come right through that crosswalk.
According to JSO, 43 pedestrians were killed in crashes citywide in 2015, along with 4 bicyclists. In 2016, the Beach and Southside intersection saw 88 total crashes, not just involving pedestrians. That's the 4th highest number in the city. The wrapped utility boxes are covered in phrases like "no regrets when you cross with care" and "if only I'd been looking out for cars." One last reminder to pay attention and use the crosswalks. A Florida Department of Transportation representative says they've installed several of them in Jacksonville over the past few months. It's an effort Oliver appreciates.
They stop in the crosswalk. They feel like that's part of what they're supposed to do.
But he also feels drivers bear a share of the responsibility.
A lot of the drivers, of course, as we all know, are on their handheld devices while they're driving, so they're not really trying to pay a whole lot of attention to pedestrians.
That's why he pays close attention every time he crosses the road.
Make eye contact with the drivers when they're, crossing the street, and the same thing for bicyclists.
And hopes the sign.
Now, FDOT says this initiative actually started last year with 10 boxes getting wrapped, and now they have more than 70 of these boxes all throughout the city. Reporting live on the south side, Juliet Dreyer, First Coast News.